John had always been a highly strung individual, constantly annoyed by the small things in life. Whether it was the sound of his neighbor's dog barking, the slow driver in front of him, or even the way his coffee was brewed, there always seemed to be something that grated on his nerves. One morning, John woke up to find a small bug perched on his shoulder. He tried to swat it away, but it stubbornly refused to budge. It buzzed in his ear, irritating him to no end. And no matter what he did, it just wouldn't leave him alone. At first, John was convinced that the bug was the cause of all his annoyance. He blamed it for his bad mood, for his short fuse, for his general sense of frustration. He tried everything he could think of to get rid of it. He shook his shoulder. He slapped at it. He even tried to brush it away with a broom. But nothing seemed to work. As the day wore on, John's irritation grew. He found himself snapping at his colleagues, scowling at strangers, and muttering under his breath. Everywhere he went, the bug followed him, buzzing in his ear and crawling up and down his neck. It was like a constant reminder of all the things that annoyed him. But as the day progressed, something strange began to happen. John started to see the bug in a different light. Instead of seeing it as a nuisance, he began to see it as a metaphor for his own annoyance. He realized that just like the bug, his annoyance was a small, insignificant thing that he had blown out of proportion. By the end of the day, Jack had learned to let go of the small things that bothered him and appreciate the good things in his life. He started to focus on the things that really mattered: his family, his health, his happiness, and he found that the small things that used to bother him didn't seem so important anymore. He stopped snapping at people, stopped scowling, stopped muttering under his breath. He started to smile more, to laugh more, to enjoy life more. By the end of the day, Jack had learned to let go of the small things that bothered him and appreciate the good things in his life. When he got home, he opened the window and let the bug fly away, feeling lighter and happier than he had in a long time. That life is too short to be annoyed by the small things. He realized that life was too short to sweat the small stuff, and that happiness was a choice he could make every day. Life is full of annoyances and frustrations that can make us feel like we're drowning in negativity. But it's important to remember that our perspective and attitude can make all the difference. When we allow ourselves to get consumed by the small things that irritate us, we miss out on the joy and beauty that life has to offer. We must learn to let go of our annoyance and focus on the things that truly matter: our loved ones, our health, our happiness. When we learn to let go of the small things, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and happiness that we never knew existed. It's only a choice that's need to be taken.